by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing VIEGO. For the runes, Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coop, Magic Footwear, and Cosmic. VIEGO pretty much stays untouched in the recent patches, so if you haven't played for a while, he's gonna be the same. For VIEGO's kit, his Q has two parts. Do you know the second part? Or my bad. So the second part, you do the stab, and then you hit him. Do you know the second part, Bob? Be honest. You don't have to lie to me. That's right, VIEGO has current HP damage on hit. A lot of his damage actually comes from his auto attacks. So whenever you're actually fighting a champion, you actually need to get an actual auto attack rather than just dumping these abilities and then clicking around like an idiot. Because your allies in the early game won't be dealing much damage for you, and then it's going to be on you to deal the damage. In the early game too, you're not going to get one shot either, so you can be pretty lax with how you go about the fights. But the way most people play them is that they play too far back and then they all in. But anyways, the W, you charge it up. The longer you charge, the longer the stun lasts. And then you deal magic damage. So check it out. Boom. Then you stun the target. 2 points in the queue as we keep clearing. The passive is whenever you kill someone, you can possess them. That comes later. The W is also a short dash, so you can use it for mobility. Let's go ahead and skip the red buff, and then we'll do the Krugs first, so that we can just maximize our farm in the early game. Although we want to get kills on VIEGO, the first 2 turns, if you just clear all your camps, things are going to be good. That doesn't mean that we're farming all game, but in the early game we are. Once we have some items, at level 5 we'll deal a lot more damage, with more points in our queue, and with more AD. And especially when you're against early aggressive junglers, you have to look at it like it's up to them to kill you as you're doing your farm. Alright, Jax with 18 CS. He can beat me to that scuttle, it's fine. I don't want to fight Jax. That guy has the dodge auto attacks move. And did you take the scuttle? You did. Okay. With his smite spin, I could challenge him on blue, or I can just go top. This scuttle's pretty guaranteed up here. Maybe I have a funny gank on Nasus. Let's see. Yeah, VIEGO's one of the few champions that I'd recommend in low elo for someone just to put a bunch of games on, because spamming these attacks on people, getting used to fighting, it's a whole lot of fun versus just farming. W. Bop bop. Q. Beep beep. Pop. We get his ghost, we kind of chunk him, and that's that. Back to base. Once you are done with the scuttle, that's your time for one gank. Once you do one gank, you better recall, spin that gold, and get back on the map. Rectrix into the top side. Mr. Jax staying on the map himself. Hold up. Yep, you will not find a kill. I can go to his Krugs as a punish, especially where he's really spending a lot of time down there. Not getting a recall off. Not doing this or that. Looks like he's going back to... Oh, back to the bot lane, I see. Okay. To his Krugs. We can know these Krugs have respawned by now because he started on the top side. And then if you don't punish the enemy jungler for ganking, especially in the early game, then you're really missing out. If you're too slow on your own clear, you don't even have the opportunity to punish them. So that's why it's so important you don't spend extra time in the early game going for plays that don't really pan out to do anything. Doke, to the Raptors, 2. And we can get a quick level 6 now. Whoa, Nelly. Jax, my man. I'm taking your Raptors. What are you going to do about it? Kill my mid laner? Ridiculous. E. Auto. Auto. Q. Hit him, W. I'm super dead. Bop, bop. Q. Close. Aye. Now, Mr. Varus, what's the deal, man? What's the deal, Mr. Varus? If you get a single more hit, then we're super in business. I love my teammates. They are good. I love my teammates. They are good. To the top side. We still got our camps. Even though we die, it's a bummer, but the enemy mid laner gets kills. I love my teammates. I love them. Love them to death, actually. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go ahead and do Gromp and then into the scuttle. We're looking for level 6. Since we took 2 of the enemy camps, I can get there much faster. But I'm going to need all of my camps. And then we'll fight. A big part of VIEGO is capitalizing on power spikes and then using them. Most people get to those power spikes and then never use it. Or just don't get to the power spike and then they're clicking around. Respawn Scuttle always gives us a bunch of XP. Alrighty, let's get these wolves and get level 6. The E that we just cast throws that mist. It's going to spread on the walls, and then it gives you extra movement speed and attack speed. If you're not in combat, you're also stealth. So that can be your gank tool, or it can help you clear, or have more damage when you're fighting. From here, we'll just click the closest camp, and with Jax ganking bot again, I think I'll just invade his red side again. Don't mind if I do. He might take the dragon, I just don't care. We're playing for farm early. With Viego, you need to get your item spikes, Kraken Slayer, into that collector as fast as possible. And every time you stop for an objective, those don't give you gold. Those don't give you gold and XP, so we just don't care. And Jack's coming to the red buff here, but he's level 5. I should be able to win. Wish me luck. Mr. Jax. There we go. Q, auto, E, and auto. And he's going over the wall. Gotcha. And Vex is rotating on me. And here's a Nasus. Let's just go this way. We're just going to Q ulti. Bye-bye. If I get feared and take too much damage, it's just a bummer. We got both solo lanes to rotate, so that should help my laners, but since they spent all that time on that, we don't get the invade. It is what it is. With Viego ulti, it gives you a dash. It makes you unstoppable, and then it deals more damage when the target's low, slowing them and then applying the on-hit effects. In that case, we have to use it as an escape, though. The Vex Fear would then set her up for all of her damage. Nice. Varus finishes a kill on Vex. Good! That's how it should be. But yeah, since we're unstoppable with that ulti, I could use it to get away from the Vex and then get over that wall. Into the river now. I can start the dragon. Don't know if Jax is on the Void Grubs or not. So we'll just click the closest camp to us, no problem. You're doing the objectives. You want to use the E like this instead of against the wall. If you use it against the wall, the enemy can see the spread in the Fog of War, and then that will tell them that you're on the dragon. Jax finishes those Void Grubs, so we'll stay on the bot side here, continuing to farm. I need this entire Kraken Slayer. I want the whole damn thing. So if I can take his blue side and maybe get a kill, hot dog. My ulti's coming up. Level 8, very nice. We're maxing that. Oh, W. Pop up, Q, P beep, nice. Pick up the Draven, E, Q, auto, noob down. Don't mind if I do, fellas. Don't mind if I do. When you pick up the soul, you get more movement speed towards the enemies. Of course, you get to cast all of the enemies' abilities as well. So you get so much damage. At the very least, you want to press every button, even if you don't know what the enemy champion does. And then you get another cast of your ulti. So inevitably, you can get one kill into the next one, into the next one. And with those, bro, I'm juiced. Kraken Slayer into the Collector now. 2 long swords. Holy moly. The Kraken Slayer is going to be our early game clear speed and damage. AD, movement speed, attack speed, every 3 autos, bonus damage. Part of the passive I forgot to mention is whenever you mark the enemy with an ability, you get a double hit. So it becomes pretty easy to proc that 3-hit passive. Let's check this guy's jungle since he took my blue side. Hello. E. And Q. Schmack, schmack. Schmack, smite. Mr. Jax, go into his red. We're not going to challenge him. It's a waste of time. Jax has the dodge everything move. I want to gank these lanes, not fight the enemy jungler. The enemy bruiser, loser jungler. So to the bot lane, fast. I can skip my camps because I'm level 8. Got 84 CS. Kill these guys. Okay. We're going to use the spread on the wall here to get that extra movement speed. Mine! WQ! Don't mind if I do. Hit him. Hit him. Q. Hit him. Blocking that tongue. Nice. Job's done. I'm just going to go back to my camps. And now my blue side will respawn as I farm my red side up. So because our blue side was taken, we could try for the plays, do the gank, and then return to the camps. All because I had farmed my camps prior and I was on a power spike. I had my ulti, I had my items, it's time to fight. If you don't use that fight timing, you lose it. And then the enemy can have a play over you, your allies will feed, you will have no answers to any of this. The only way you stop an enemy snowball is by getting kills yourself, not by farming and then waiting. That doesn't work. So we do the play, try for it at the very least, and then go back to the camps. Mr. Jax. Smite. Auto. Q. Moving. W. Oh, I got a flash away. That's Mr. Jax for you. We got his flash, though. He stacks up that lethal tempo and has the dodge everything move. Can't win. It's whatever. It's whatever. To the next play. You can have my blue Gromp. I don't care. I'm going to take your blue side. Oh. Close. Alrighty. We're level 9. Have our Q maxed. Have our first item. Getting close to our second. And as we enter the mid game, it's going to be time for Viego to start really playing. Bro, all of this is warded? Are you serious? If Draven still walks forward here, that's crazy. We just walk past those wards because we're here for the farm. We want to be fast. Nice. E? He'll just run away. Vex can rotate on the wolves, but she doesn't. You could have killed me, but you didn't. Well, Jax keeps answering farm, which is good by him, but the second he tries for a play and I get to clean it up, the whole game's over. For me, it's kind of frustrating. Like, the best way to play Viego is to wait and then punish. Let the enemy do something, then kill them all. I'm the type of guy who just likes to slam into people and kill them first. But on Viego, I understand this is how it is, and I'll play patient. Right? That play's done top lane, so if I could find the Draven here, that would be good. Draven continues to push bot. Of course he does. Oh, he's going to see me there. E. Auto Q. Smite. Auto W. Oh, missed the stun. Auto Q. Bop bop. Ulti. Come here. Auto Q. Good enough. Let's take this wave. Oh, we missed the ulti, but we got his flash. Go ahead and take a couple camps here. So even though this play was happening topside, there was 3 of them, and they're all hard to kill. If I go for the one easy kill, you won't believe what happens next. You don't want to bite off more than you can chew with Viego. And even if you get kills early, if you take bad fights where you're outnumbered, where it's not set up for you in the mid game, you can easily just start falling behind, start going 5-6 deaths. Doke. I just want to get enough gold for the collector and then reset. Hope's done. Now we're spiking. Now we're talking, Bob. Collector, second point in the ulti. It's time to play the game. Might have to hit a bad guy. The collector giving us AD lethality, the crit chance, the bonus gold on the kills, and the execute. The execute's a no-brainer. You get the kill, you get the gold, and you guarantee a kill. When you kill one person, you possess them, and then it's very easy to get multiple kills from there. So now the Jax is just kind of screwed. I'm already at 2 items. He's stuck at 1. And then the enemy's really going to have to start forcing some team fights if they want to get back into this game. And as they do, it's going to be easy for me to show up and then clean them up. They FF! Bro. Final score, 4-1-1. Collector dealing 500. GG. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. See you in the next one, Bob.